Here we go. No. What are you doing?
Yo, what up, everybody? How we doing?
Hi. I'm cracking up at our chat right now.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
So I said, welcome back, guys. I got yelled at for misgendering.
Okay, well, it's
I
2023.
apologize. And then Kathy came in and said, how are you? And now Amber's upset because she was misgendered and called a hoe. We got Blue Whiplash. We got Kathy. We got Amberlyn, Britt, Jessica.
What up?
It's weird to be doing a podcast.
Yeah, we've had a little, 2 weeks, a week and a half off?
I don't know. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Me and Pribs almost did one. Oh, God, this bitch.
Almost doesn't count.
Oh, this bitch.
Keely's Colada.
We
got Scrappy. We got Doug. Yeah, Kathy, it has been a minute.
It's been a minute. You guys were gone for so long. I didn't think that you guys were coming home.
Oh, we didn't want to come home.
Yeah, we almost didn't even make it home. Like, not by our choice either. So, like,
That's very true.
Yeah.
I did make a little slideshow if we want to enjoy the slideshow. I went over and stalked Dana's Facebook. And well, because we can show photos. And
I did photo dump on Facebook.
You did, and then we can discuss your guys' trip. I even put your wedding song in it. It's amazing.
Smell of your hazel eyes. Now I can't sleep though I've tried. You branded my soul with a touch that's here to stay. Now I'm making blue sky memories. You're the one who finally got to me. I tried to resist, but your kiss blew me away. Every fear, every letdown, every painful memory fades away when I'm with you. Every high, every low, every late night drinking alone, swearing I will never love again. Baby, you got under my skin. Yes. Baby, you got under my skin. Sitting pretty like a brand new tattoo. I just sit back and enjoy the view. And it looks like this time it ain't gonna fade. You went and took a lost and a lonely man. Said you're gonna love me to the end. All it took was a lot, a prayer and a little faith. Every fear, every letdown, every painful memory fades away when I'm with you.
I will say that post, what was that bar that you guys went to?
Oh, well, that was with the Dolphins. That's where it started.
Day?
Yeah, because it was free liquor and food.
And Dana got this hat that looked like a big beach hat, but like it velcroed in the back.
So I can wear my bun.
No, well, mind you, she brought that hat. She owns that hat.
I own that hat.
No, I love that hat on you. You did. And you were like, you were a little, you were living your best life that day. For sure.
I quit my job.
What?
Well,
yeah, she was wanting to quit her job
and stay in Mexico.
You were dancing with strangers. You were taking photos of strangers. You were just like, you reminded me of a very tame, like Snooki from Jersey Shore that day, because you were just like dancing everywhere.
You lost him.
I lost him. So talk us through the honeymoon, you guys.
Well, she that same time she went to bed and didn't wake up for 14 hours.
Oh, I woke up for dinner. We got up for dinner.
Kinda.
You ate my lobster, and then I went back to bed.
Yeah. I woke up for dinner.
I did.
Oh yeah,
I was hungry.
it was good. It was good. I mean, it was. Anytime I'm with her, she's good. So it's fun.
Aw.
No, and I mean that.
You're
Like
still all in sappy mode. I'm here for
not to
it.
suck up, but it's true.
He's sucking
I
up.
mean, so yeah, we got what married. What day was that?
Saturday the 6th.
Saturday the 6th. We got married.
A week.
Yes.
Little over a week ago, and
Where did the cruise take you guys? Like, how did it go?
so we went from Galveston down to Honduras. So that took like 2.5 days to get down there.
Which the people are very nice, but it's very dirty.
I'll tell you what, they claim that we're hated, but I was wearing my 45 goat shirt and I got way more compliments in Honduras than ever.
Really?
People were shouting at me, "Nice shirt."
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So this like notion that we're hated all over the place. Get that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Right.
Well, luckily the date's easy because it's
That's-
5-6.
That's literally why I got that one.
5-6-2-3.
It's my wedding date, so that I wouldn't. I'm horrible with dates, man.
Oh, I got all my kids' birth dates tattooed on me.
Same. And the times that they were born. Like, I'm
Well, I
just
didn't go that
documented
far.
everywhere.
I didn't go that far. No times.
I hide it with like fun designs, but really it's just because I forget everything important. So I just tattoo
Right.
it around me, put something pretty around it. No one knows the difference.
So in Honduras, we hung with sloths, monkeys,
We went ziplining.
zip lining, and did some snorkeling.
That was all in one spot.
That was all in one spot.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
I forget it was a long day. I am hot.
And then we cruised up to Costa Maya and we did the Mayans stuff. And that was cool.
You can't.
That
say
was
ruins.
cool looking.
You're
Yep,
not allowed
it
to
was.
say ruins anymore.
Yeah.
What did you say?
You can't say ruins. So we saw the Mayan ruins, but their culture, they don't like you to say ruins.
Yeah, because it has to do with looters. So if you call something ruins, then that means it's ruined.
Yeah.
Therefore, looters come in and do what they do to it. That's why they don't like it to call the Mayan ruins.
Kathy heard that. I want to know this too, because I feel like they would feel like a horse.
Super soft.
Really?
They were so soft. They don't like their heads touched. You're not supposed to touch their heads because apparently it's the fastest part of their body. So that's what, remember, I told you not to, but they're super soft.
And they shit once a week and they don't drink water.
They only climb out of the trees to poop.
And the reason why
Seriously.
And the reason why they're so slow is because they don't eat a lot and they don't get water. So their metabolism is slow. So they have to move slow to conserve it. But yeah, they literally only come down from the tree once a week to shit.
See, I feel like that would make an ideal pet.
No, it is pretty cool.
I
Like,
feel like they would be super easy to take care of.
He like loved him. He would not stop like reaching for him. He would.
He was so snuggled into you like a baby.
Loved him.
well, everybody around that was holding him, including Dana, he kept reaching for me. And then once I got him, he didn't give a shit about anybody else.
It's true.
You should have brought him home. Is this
Yeah,
legal
I
to
should've.
own a sloth? I feel like it's
Well,
not, because I feel like more people would have them.
in Honduras, you're allowed to.
Well, they said monkeys. Did you ask for sloth?
Yeah, monkeys too. You have to get a permit for them. A sloth can mess you up. You've seen them.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
Googling it.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're saying that like once they claw on, it's damn near virtually impossible to get them off.
Do they ever attack people?
No.
I mean, I guess if you made it mad enough.
Yeah,
but
I mean, but I don't know how you're gonna.
they're so cute.
They're only a prey when they're on the ground shit, and that's why they only come down once.
You guys,
once a week.
you can own one.
Yeah,
We can't.
yeah. In Honduras, I think they can.
You can own them in Indiana, Kansas. Oh my God, we can. Indiana, Kansas, Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, New York, Montana, North Carolina, Nevada, Texas, and Oregon. All of these states do allow sloths as a personal pet.
I think we should get one.
Whoa,
That's not
Over there.
sloths. However, sloths are costly animals, typically priced around $6,000 up to $10,000 for a captive bred baby.
I'd pay that.
And they live like 50 years.
Well, they live 50 years plus like the cost that you would save on food. Like they don't eat that much, right?
Mm-mm.
No, and it's like leaves because they get their water from the leaves and the plants and stuff that they eat.
I feel like we should start crowdfunding and like we could have joint custody of it,
We totally.
right? Like we'll do weekend off, weekend on, or week on, week off.
Hey, you
We'll arrange some kind of
should,
parenting schedule.
and maybe you could start a GoFundMe.
That's what I'm saying. We'll crowdfund. I'll crowdfund for a sloth. I will throw away all of my freaking morals for a pet sloth. I won't even feel bad about it.
Well, Keely is good with raising money for animals.
Yeah, Keely, we'll just crowdfund for it. Like we can't split custody with you because I feel like that would be like emotionally traumatic on the sloth to have to travel that far all the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But like you could come visit it. I feel like we need to do this. I mean, we've raised money. We raised like 20 grand in a night. I feel like
they
we could
say in
easily raise
captivity,
6,000.
if they're raised in captivity, they can live up to 50 years old.
But see, I wonder though if they get like imprinted on their owners like birds to where like if we bought it and then we died, like it would die because it would be so sad.
They probably do.
Yeah.
So like this would be like a big commitment and investment for all of us. We'd also have to get the kids to agree to take care of the sloth once we died.
I think that would be easy. I think the custody agreement would be the hardest part because Caitlin would want to take it.
Yeah.
And Neo would fight over it for sure.
Or hear me
so
out.
Ollie.
We crowdfund for 2 of them. We breed them. And then we start selling sloths as well.
Hey.
Now you got Keely mad at you.
I want to split custody. Right. You can have one of the babies, Keely, because now we're branching out. Now we're going to start backdoor breeding sloths.
Start selling them.
And we'll sell them for like 4,000.
We're gonna have
everybody else is selling them for like 6 to 10.
That's right.
We're gonna have a sloth mill.
Yeah. Peter's going to shut us down fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, fast as fuck, boy. Yeah, we also held macaws, those big giant macaw birds.
And the little monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The monkeys were cool.
The monkeys were cool. They steal shit. I had
I heard that.
I had this Velcro patch like on my swim trunks. So they're like cargo pants. This fucking monkey literally undid and then pulled out my pocket
And,
to look
stuck his
underneath.
head in there.
Yeah.
Pickpocket you?
They tried because they tell you like they pickpocket no matter what. So leave all your stuff inside or outside in like their little cubbies.
They just naturally are thieves, like from birth.
Yeah. So like the guy that was actually giving us the instructions, he was wearing a hat and a monkey came and just swiped the hat and ran up. And then was trying to put it on.
That's so cute though. Like
Yeah.
a cute little thief, right? Like you can't even be mad when a monkey steals from you. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, and then we did some zip lining. Daners was a little scared.
It was high and far.
Is that the one that you sent the video of you just being a freaking crazy person?
Yes.
Yeah, I was bummed that I didn't get a Dana video.
What?
Oh, she did take one.
Did you take a zipline video?
I did.
She did. She finally mustered up the courage to do it.
Because I tried to jump off the platform and hit my ass.
Did you break your ass?
Almost. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, my ass just hurts."
She was sober.
I was so
That was the problem. See, that was the problem. You should have
Probably
been
was.
lit. Then you would have.
Well, it was weird because you're in groups with all these people and these excursions and these one annoying group that was like literally. Here's the weirdest thing ever. So you book your cruise, your 3 destinations. What happened? I bet a sloth would never lie about anything.
Oh boy.
I mean, probably. I would agree with you, Keely. And so we had these like really, really, really annoying people with us. And what are the odds? 3 different destinations, thousands of people, and the very first people that we went on an excursion with, they also went on the same 2 other excursions with us. What are the odds that you picked the same excursion?
I mean, how many excursions were there?
There's a lot. There's like all-inclusive beaches. There's the Mayans. There's horseback riding. There's, You can go with like stingrays. You can go into the ocean and do things. Like there's a lot
Stingrays would be cool
at each
too.
definite. Yeah, at each destination, there's a lot to choose from.
To be fair, the one guy he didn't like was like a Zach Galifianakis on steroids.
Ugh.
Like, yeah, like 10 times worse than him. Like, he doesn't know who he is, but
You've never seen the Hangover movies?
What?
You've never seen the Hangover movies?
Yeah, the one with the Mike Tyson thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So Zach Galifianakis is like the chubby guy with the beard, Alan. That's like who let the dogs out, the one that drugged all of them in the movie.
I already explained it.
She tried explaining, but like watched the movie and it went.
But he even looked like him, which was crazy.
Yeah, it was
I
really
feel like Zach Galifianakis is almost a little too Zach Galifianakis. Like that's my limit.
And we did have a little party pooper on the ship too.
What?
You?
What'd I do?
She made me behave.
Well, bro, you were trying to fight people on the ship.
For good reason.
No.
Oh, it absolutely was.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that it wasn't a good reason. What I'm saying is it would have really sucked to spend the rest of your honeymoon in like boat jail.
Right. Like, could you imagine if they like arrested us and then once we got to the next port, you had to fly our asses home because we got kicked off the boat?
Hey, that motherfucker wouldn't have cut in line then. I did say something to him too afterwards. Dana, he was walking behind us and Dana's like, oh, that's the guy that cut in line. And
I
it
shouldn't
was
even say anything. But
it was a spot that he couldn't cut in line. So I was like, oh, you can't cut in line this time. So you're leaving now, huh? And he just turned around and he just smiled. I was like, yeah, that shit ain't funny.
That shit ain't cute. No cutsies.
See? Cats got us.
What?
I would have been bailed.
Oh.
Right, but you still wouldn't have been allowed back on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it would have been.
We would have had to raise money to fly you home, and then how the hell we're gonna buy a sloth?
Oh yeah. Oh, do we have that?
What do you mean? Do we have the zip drive?
Oh, but what it come in is like a USB though, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. We got to post it. We could have watched our entire show because we were on a game show.
Dude, why didn't you do that before the show?
Well, because it's on a thumb drive and it's long, so it would have taken up the whole time. Anyways,
I don't think it was that long, was it? The whole
it's
hour?
at least 30 minutes. The whole thing.
Well, we could always upload it on the platform afterwards.
Yeah, we will. So we were on like a what do they call it? Love and Marriage?
Well, it's called Love and Marriage, but it's like the old like game show, newlywed show.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So they had an old couple that was married 55 years, and then us being newlyweds, and then the other couple was like 25. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have seen hell yeah, we won.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Dana's like, no.
There's no winners.
Yeah, there was. Nobody else got bed sheets.
Old couple one. They gave us the bed sheets because we're newlyweds.
We're the winners.
Oh boy.
So
participation trophy does not make you a winner.
Right.
Nobody else got one.
Okay,
exactly.
Okay.
We won.
Go ahead. We won.
So but I'll tell you what, you want to talk about, so she drags me to this game show, right?
They're funny.
And I was like, okay, cool. She's like, but we're gonna get on stage. And I was like, okay, I'm fine with that. And then the amount of people came in and she's like, I'm not too sure if I want to get on stage now. I'm like,
a lot of people.
Listen, Linda, if you drug me to this damn thing, we're getting on the show. She's like, well, I never get picked anyways. And I'm like, I always get picked for this shit for some reason.
Well, to be fair, there was a couple that came in wearing shirts that said newlyweds. They got married in April. So I was like,
not newlyweds.
Well, and then somebody raised their hand and said that they had just renewed their vows.
Doesn't count.
Newlywed. So the game show was on a Monday, the first day of the ship. So we were only married not even 2 days, really, technically. And so we get up there and they send the guys out to the back so that the women get asked the questions and the answers. And then, so as soon as I get called, we go back there, us guys, the lady like puts them two in a room and then pulls me aside. And she's like, and mind you, I'm on stage wearing 1776 bitches shirts. So I'm thinking I'm in trouble. Cause like, they're like yelling at the lady that was next to us for cussing. because kids are in the audience. It wasn't like an 18 and plus.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, she's going to get on to me about my shirt. Nope. She says, hey, when this question gets asked, can you say Trojan? Like, would you mind saying that? And I was like, sure, I don't care. Like, I'll say it. She's like, really? She gets all excited. I was like, yeah, I'll say it. It's no problem. And so we go out there and it's what's your favorite condiment?
Mm-hmm.
And I said Trojan.
I love
And I
that.
was so lost. I was like, "You're fucking stupid." I got like,
You do have it on here, right?
I do.
Tex is gonna dig for it.
Oh yeah.
He's
Because
got
where? Oh, right here.
Yeah, it's in one of I videoed. So we were watching it in the stateroom because you can watch it all week long.
Because they played it on the TV in everybody's rooms. And
so everybody was just watching you all week.
Mhm.
yeah.
Everywhere we went, people were like, I'm like, yeah, we're them.
Because
Yep.
But I heard that you guys got recognized before the show because of TikTok.
yes, unfortunately.
You're
Well,
famous.
He did.
Words that we can say about 40 different ways.
Let me see here.
It was before then.
Before?
What do you like to put on your food?
Okay, so yeah.
Then the second. What is your favorite condiment? Your favorite condiment? Trojan.
Dana's face. Dana looks so mortified.
So then
Fun.
What do you like to put on your food? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, we have 3 words.
so then from then on, he told everybody on the ship, anytime that they see me, that everybody needs to go, Trojan man.
That
For the entire
explains why
cruise ship.
somebody changed the Snapchat group name. Okay, it's all making sense now. I didn't get that. I was like, why is the Snapchat group named Texas Trojan
long.
something?
So
Always
all week long,
everywhere. We
we'd
went.
just be walking randomly, and all of a sudden across the damn cruise ship, Trojan man. And I'm like,
That's
oh.
awesome, though.
And people would be like, I'm like, yes, we're them.
So yeah.
Glad that you guys had fun, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And so then we went from Honduras to Costa Maya, did the Mayans. There's not much like excitement there other than a lot of history.
Lots of history. It was good.
It
Yeah.
was pretty. I like the pictures that you guys put up. It was really pretty.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. It was. See, Keely thought you knew because it was in the snap.
I had no, because I didn't check. I mean, I don't check snaps, Keely. Come on.
Well, you were
I just-
whenever we were gone because Dana was making fun of you for being in
Day
your
one.
ass out.
I think like day one, I was like, okay, I'm going to be more chatty with everyone else. I'm going to make an effort to be social. It lasted one day,
I meant it
maybe
was
2. And then I disappeared again. I found a video game.
Oh. Dana, do the box prank on text. I don't know what the box prank is.
I don't either.
I don't either.
You look great on that vacation. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, it was, and then we went up to Cozumel, and that's when we did the dolphins and drunkenness.
Dude, Dana was a vibe.
She was doing,
I'm so glad that you
tequila
guys called me that
shots.
day. That was a vibe.
That tequila was smooth.
The tequila was too smooth,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were in Mexico.
and it was
Right.
free. Actually, we did learn that at least in that region of Mexico, they don't actually drink tequila. It's too strong. They drink agave liquor, and that's
What is
what they put
that?
in agave liquor. Well, it's only like 10% alcohol. It's like really weak.
Huh.
So you have to make sure when you get
That
a
dolphin?
margarita that you ask, like, does it have agave or does it have
Tequila.
in it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the dolphin tossed both of us up in the air. I mean,
you
on
got a lot of
purpose.
height, but it's really hard because you're supposed to lay in the water like
Flat,
this,
like
but
flat
flat.
down.
and then keep your legs as straight as possible. And it scares you because they like come up behind you with their little snoots and they push really hard. So you have to make sure your legs are super straight. He got air. I didn't. So
But and then we got to hang with a couple manatees as well.
that was cool.
There.
That was really weird. My screen just shut off.
Uh-oh.
Did I disappear?
No, you were
That
there the whole
scared
time.
me. I'm sorry. It freaked me out. Like the whole screen shut off, and I don't know why.
So, and then we got home or got to the airport, and
How'd that
that
go?
was a fiasco. Well, we were supposed to leave at like 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then for some reason, we were at the gate, but they had their TV like off, so you couldn't see like where it says like flight information.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
They were busy.
yeah, something. So then I checked my phone and I'm like in the app, and our flight got delayed until like 9:50. And I was like,
What?
so I go up to Spirit Airlines to
Oh, there she went.
there. Now you went.
Well, that was done intentionally.
Okay.
That time was intentional. But thanks for.
Yeah. And so I go up to the counter to ask the lady, I'm like, hey, did our flight get delayed? And she's like, let me look. So she like acts like she's put on the computer, and she's like, oh, actually, I need to go over here instead. And so she leaves and doesn't come back, her and another lady. So then there's like this crowd of people behind the counter, but you know how they have that partition where the TV's at,
Mm-hmm.
and then like there's space behind it. So I asked some of the people that were sitting there, and I'm like, can I get some help? Then they get mad because they were talking about like sex stuff, and they were eating. And so they got mad that they were getting interrupted. So then they confirmed that, yes, the flight got delayed. So I called my son back up, and I was like, hey, let's go to dinner. I got plenty of time now. And so we went out to dinner, and we came back, and the flight was delayed till 11:30 by the time we got back. And I'm like, what the hell? So then there was a couple pilots up at the counter.
Did you guys fly Spirit?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh.
Yeah, it was my first time ever flying them.
How do you feel with Spirit?
Yeah, I legit will never fly Spirit. I don't give a fuck how much money it saves. Like,
well, because we walked on the plane finally after they found us a pilot.
yeah, well, that was the thing. So there was
like find you guys a pilot.
I'm like, what you get?
well,
on
luckily, Houston is
You just walked around the airport. Anybody know how to fly one of these?
right.
Here's a uniform.
Well, there was two
Excuse me.
two pilots trying to get onto our plane to go home, and they legally couldn't fly anymore because they timed out from sitting so long.
Oh.
So legally they couldn't fly, and they were supposed to be our pilots. Well, luckily Houston's the main hub for Spirit, and so they just called in a pilot that was off already. And so then they get us on the plane before 10 o'clock. We didn't even leave till midnight. We sat on the fucking plane for almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours.
Just sitting there.
But we got on and
No updates.
it looked beautiful though. We're like, oh, these are nice.
Yeah.
Nice leather seats, look brand new. Those chairs were the most unfucking comfortable chairs ever.
Zero cushion.
They didn't recline.
When we went down to Florida for the Be Seen, Be Heard or whatever, we flew Spirit. And that's what our plane looked like too. I was like, oh, this is gonna be badass. Dude, looks were deceiving.
Yes, they are. And it's funny because somebody was coming up and they're like, wow, these are nice seats. I'm like,
Like,
until
no,
you
they're not.
sit down in them. She looked at me weird, and I was like, they have zero cushion.
They were awful. They didn't recline. So you couldn't even get comfortable.
Right.
Yeah, no, ours didn't either. They didn't even go back like that little tiny bit that most of them go back. Like none of them really recline, but just that little give. Ours didn't do that either.
Yeah. So we we didn't get home until 5 a.m. when we were supposed to be home at 10. Yeah, it was like 5:30. It was the sun was starting to rise. Like,
I was gonna say, because I got a text from you guys that said just made it home, and it was like 5:20 something. I saw it the next morning and was like,
yeah, it fucking sucked. So, but that's kind of how our trip started, because we had to do a 6-hour drive from South Padre up to Houston at 2:30 in the morning. Which anybody that wants to try to deny that there was nothing down at the border, so we had to go through a border patrol check. So they have them like certain miles inland that you still have to go through. They force you to. And so we went through the border patrol, And mind you, it's probably 3:15 in the morning. It's not, it's dark as dark. It's early morning. And we got maybe a mile past the border patrol checkpoint. And there was a whole group of illegals at 3 in the morning on the highway, getting ready to cross the highway. I almost ran them over like on accident, not even like trying to fool around or anything. Cause like they just appeared and it was like, holy shit. They're literally
That's
on the
crazy.
highway. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen like a bunch of footage recently where it's like, whoa. Like,
and you probably went through
whoa.
the same one. It's crazy. I mean, and the funny thing is, never mind. Well, the funny thing is it's the weird thing is about the whole liberal shit is when you have a gun problem, they want to take away guns. We clearly have like an illegal immigrant problem because like 3 murders down in Texas, all by illegals, like mass shootings and stuff. So they shouldn't have even been able to obtain a gun. Somehow they get a gun, but nobody wants to do anything about immigration. They just want to continue letting all these morons in.
Well, I'm sure they're not like all morons.
What?
I'm sure they're not all morons.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know though, like packing up and just like leaving to come like that seems
They're
like
all
a kind of a
adult age
stupid
males.
move.
They're not.
Yeah.
Like they're
Well,
all
and then
military age
I don't
males.
know what state it was in. I was reading a story. They had to remove like 30 homeless veterans. 20 or 30. They got like last minute eviction
Out of
paperwork.
apartments and hotels
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
That were designed to like help veterans like get off the streets and like find their
Yeah.
purpose back within society and stuff like that through one of those programs, and they evicted them.
Well, it's funny, Kathy, because at our dinner table on the cruise was a mother and daughter, or mother and son. And then the more we got to talking to them and whatnot, she's from the Philippines, and she's a lawyer in Houston, and she hates the illegal immigration stuff because she's like, I did it legally. I did it the right way, the hard way. And she goes, it's a slap in my face when people talk about wanting to give these people amnesty and all this stuff, when I paid money to make sure that we had good lawyers and did it the right way. And I was like, I don't understand why legal immigrants don't speak up and get pissed off about it.
Like that, like I feel like I'm really empathetic towards it because like my dad was an immigrant. Like we're first generation American, his kids. And I mean, really only the second half of his kids, like his first 3 kids were born in Ireland. And so like I'm very like sympathetic to people like wanting to be here. Absolutely. I get the appeal. I do. But it makes me frustrated because like my dad worked really hard to be here and legally and build what he built for all of us. So like if you think that all you have to do is just step your foot and like, oh, I'm on American soil, give me everything that I want. And now like when we're literally taking it away from others, like, and you see it that bluntly, like they were evicted from their homes so that illegal immigrants could move in. What the fuck? Like you can't take it away. I don't even understand how they can do that.
And then they wonder why there's any type of hatred towards illegals. And it's like, well, because y'all are literally treating them better than you treat your own citizens, even known veterans that fought for this country. Like, so of course there's going to be some sort of animosity that develops within the people here in America, watching how we put all the hard work in and they get all the rewards for it. So of course there's going to be some animosity towards them. Not that necessarily it's their fault, but it's just the way that the cookie crumbles on that.
Well, I mean, you said something really similar about like the issues with like the transgender community too. Like if all you're pushing is division, you're gonna cause actual problems and hate crimes and beatings and murders and all the rest of it because you're doing this. So
I think that's why they
falls on the same line.
I know for a fact that like when affirmative action first came in, it created more racism than it solved anything, because white people were losing their jobs simply because they were white during the affirmative action era. And of course you're going to like develop some sort of, not saying that it's right, but you're gonna develop some
I'd be
hatred.
upset.
I mean, and so, oh, and I did kind of insert my foot in my mouth on stage on that game show.
What did you do?
I was asked a really unfair question.
Okay.
It wasn't
What was the
It
question?
was unfair.
situationally, it's unfair. but
Yes. If I was stranded on, or if I was stuck on a stranded island, on a deserted island,
Mhm.
which one of Dana's family members would I refuse to be stuck on with?
What the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, and he says her kids.
Tex!
The whole audience was like, "Oh."
I was like, listen, Linda.
I don't know,
Really
though. I
met her
kind of feel like
kids.
I would say the same shit because, like, I don't want kids on my deserted
Thank you.
island.
That's why I had to clarify with her.
Like,
I'm like,
they're
it's not
fine,
just
right?
your kids, like it's
They're
my
not-
kids too.
Well, and you didn't throw them in the ocean. They're still here, I would assume. They're not on the deserted island. It doesn't kill them. It doesn't like get rid of them. You just
Right.
don't want them on your island.
Right.
I get it.
And so, well,
But-
at first the audience was like, oh. And then the guy kind of saved me and he was like, how old are they? And I was like, oh, they're 14 and 17. And then then the audience was like, oh, okay.
Fair enough.
I mean, but to be fair, besides her kids, I've only met her dad and a cousin. That's it.
Right.
I don't know her dad that well, and nor would I'd probably rather be stranded on an island with her dad because of how smart he is.
Right.
Right.
Her cousin, I don't know. Like, I know who she is. I don't know her personally to like know.
My
Right.
family's very small.
And so for me, it's like in my head, I'm going, well, I don't even want to be stuck on an island with my own kids.
Yeah, no.
I mean, can you just imagine the arguments with
You
now
could have like
Wi-Fi?
picked the ducks though.
No, it was humans, relatives. Like,
Which family member?
yeah.
It was family member, and technically the ducks are a family member.
Well,
Yeah, Britt, that it was a lose-lose.
I did.
Yeah,
say-
that's a lose-lose question.
Yeah, so
my-
she
my answer
answered
was
with Caitlin.
You picked your own kid?
Yeah.
Hang on.
She's intense. You've met her.
She's really intense. She really is.
But I mean,
she's
I'm
her
a
own
little
type.
scared of her. I'm not
If you
gonna lie.
take-
Like, I'm
if
a
you
little
take-
intimidated of her.
if you take like 98% of the teenage population, nobody would want to be stuck on an island with their own kids,
No.
especially with no Wi-Fi, limited food. I mean, and then you'll have to actually put in effort to like get your food.
I mean, she just
Oh
tried
my
to
God.
tackle for the first time in 14 years, and that tells you
What?
So Caitlin tried a taco today. She took a picture with like a selfie, and she's like, "Are you proud of me?" And I was like, "Hot damn!" She actually tried some real food. She doesn't eat anything.
She doesn't like tacos?
Well, she does now.
Cat, they don't like much of anything, unfortunately,
Their
and it
dad is a
sucks.
picky eater.
That's how Allie is. Like Neil is like my adventurous one. Like he'll eat sushi with me. He'll get down on all the food.
She is just misunderstood.
She's
Keely.
misunderstood.
Keely
But, like-
understands her though, because she went out of her way to take a
Oh,
goddamn
I'll tell you what,
potato
Keely-
and mash it for her.
Keely got whooped by
Keely.
Caitlin on the wedding day. I mean,
She got what?
she got whooped. She got put around that Caitlin's fingers. And so I called Keely's husband over. I was like, hey, look, Caitlin's got your wife whooped. And he's like, what is she doing?
Making her mashed potatoes.
She took a regular potato, baked
Baked
potato, and mixed it all up so that she could have mashed potatoes for Caitlin.
Keely.
Listen, she's
You
And
were
you should have
supposed to,
seen-
like
she's
your
good
whole
people.
thing was like, I'm gonna keep her in line. I'm gonna make sure that she doesn't pull any of this. And then she's like,
And then
Let me
and then
mash the
Keely's over there
potato
making
for you.
mashed potatoes from a baked potato.
I love it. I love it.
actually
Keely just acts tough. She's soft.
She's extremely soft.
she's not soft.
She's soft.
That's why I love her though.
She's not soft.
She plays my video game now. I got everyone playing that video
No, I
game.
think you're about to get Dana on it too.
Dana's gonna get it.
Well, I have to be on the computer, don't I?
And then when multiplayer comes out with a new update, we can all go to each other's villages and visit.
See,
She got whooped.
Oh
There
my-
she is
at
making.
the actual wedding in her bridesmaid's dress.
Yeah.
I was drunk. And she's
Hey,
like, in my
Wendy.
defense, I was drunk.
It's more the
Do you have
drunkenness.
the do you have
It
the
wasn't her
time-
food. It wasn't Keely's food. She didn't make none of the food, so she's not a sucker for people that hate her food in this situation.
But let me tell you, Keely makes the best fried chicken in the entire world.
It's all right. It was all right.
It was fucking good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are we having some issues?
I did get a picture.
Hell yeah, we got a picture.
I'm
Just
like,
in
what
case,
is she
I
doing?
couldn't get a hold of your husband, Keely, then we had proof.
Do you want ASMR?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Wait, Keely made all the food?
She didn't make shit. Don't let her lie to you. She didn't make shit. The restaurant did
they
it.
just baked them.
Oh,
just-
okay. Keely's got me over here thinking that she catered the
She didn't-
damn wedding. I
No,
was
she-
like, damn. All I did was get Chris from Trapped.
That was badass.
Oh, do we have that? Can you play that?
Yeah, if you want to just if you want to just talk for a minute. I have I just gotta go find it real quick.
Yeah, we gotta make that a video too. Maybe we'll do that tonight.
We do. I forgot.
Because we're gonna make a video about it and tag Trapped in it.
We're just gonna thank them.
You guys are gonna thank him.
Yeah, we
I
have to.
finally
I mean, it's only appropriate. He sent us a wedding video.
Mhm.
We
I
have to
did
see
finally
it.
tag him in the video. I didn't tag him for like a while, like a week. Dude, that video has like 90 shares on it. Like, who is sharing my wedding speech that much? Isn't that weird?
It's weird.
That's a weird one to share, isn't it? Like,
It was a good time
it's
though.
not
Like
loading.
that was a hell of a video.
You're never mind.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, there we go. I have to download it in order to like screen share it.
If not, I have it on my phone.
I don't know if he's still defending it, but I do know I came across a video today that was talking about the alarming amount of females who have been female teachers who have been getting arrested. There was like 5 in a period of 3 months.
Yeah. I have been seeing that.
Oh, it's not gonna let me
I have it on my. If you want to do it that way.
Yeah.
it's not gonna let me share it. Wait, I'll cut it down. They don't need to see the sappy part. There. It was too long for me to get it. I don't know why this is taking so long. Because I want it, because you asked for it. And so now it's gonna be yeah, no, Ames. I took your video that you sent me and I like superimposed their reaction over it. I'm getting mad now. So what else? Tell us more.
I have it. If not,
Yeah, we got it.
I have it too, but I'm trying to get it to where everyone can like see it.
oh, I gotcha.
It's going now. It's got to download and then I got to go grab it because I don't understand technology. So I do this like extraordinarily old school, probably why it takes so long.
That would make sense.
It's just downloading. Gosh, calm down. I'm going to grab it right now.
Like right now?
Yeah, like I'm there waiting for it. It's just got like this much little tiny sliver left and it won't because I'm sending it to my pewter, but it's taking forever.
You say pewter?
My pewter. I think I have a problem with Twix. I think I need rehab. All right, I got it.
What was that?
Oh, because she said AFTC said she's whipped, and I'm like, yeah, but she keeps that girl in place.
All right, here we go. Because he knows that he deserves someone as amazing as you, Dan. Oh, you got a little bit of a sappy. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for making him as happy as what you've made him. And also making this job a lot easier on me because that dude is a full-time job. Tex, I met you during one of the most miserable times for really all of us, but especially you. And to see you go from who you were when I met you to who you've become now that you've met your like your ride or die for life. Has been a complete honor to be your friend. You've been with me during some of the most difficult times of my life, and I wouldn't be able to get through it without you. So, let's just raise our glasses. And I love you guys so much. I wish you nothing but the best. And before I go, take your drink. Everybody, take your drink. There was somebody else that really, really wanted to be here this evening. Unfortunately, they were unable to attend. However, I did receive a video message from them, just so that they could feel like they were here for you and Dana.
Hey, what's up, Jeff and Dana? I hear that you're getting married tonight, and your friend Kathleen, one of your best friends, maybe your best friend, both of you, told me that you met at a trap concert. I love that, and that your love was sparked at that show, and that I'm going to add this part. You're going to have to come to a trap show as the married couple you're going to be.
Yep.
After tonight. I wish I could be there, but can't. But at least I can say congratulations, you two, and I wish you nothing but the best, and that you love each other deeply for all of time.
Hey guys, me and Chris from Trap hope that you have a great evening this evening.
He can't even do cameos good.
For $100.
Oh, but it was everything. Trust me.
Sass it up a little bit. Like, was he in a tent? Like, where was he?
I don't even know, but
tent, bro.
It was probably the best wedding gift we got so far, for sure. I don't think that's gonna be hard to top.
I got you Chris from Trapped and the Sloths, right? Was
right?
Yeah. Like you can't beat my gifts.
No. Not at
Chris
all.
from Trapped and Sloths, top that one. I dare ya.
Oh, when we make that video, I should wear that shirt that Heather Redical made me.
Petty with a purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you have a Petty with a Purpose shirt now too?
She made me one.
You should. And I'll duet it with mine.
Oh shit.
We'll I'll be waving. Tex, we need to get you one. He was a cheap date. He was. That was
it was everything too. It was everything, even though
he replied so fast.
Well, because he ain't got none.
He needed that $100.
He did. He probably wasted on drinks too that night.
No, he was playing in that really big parking lot the week before, so I'm sure he made a little bit of money.
With more porta potties than people.
Dude, it was a legit parking lot.
Oh, I know. I saw.
You can have your own porta potty then.
Like we made fun of him and said that he was playing in parking lots, and now he actually is playing in parking lots.
It's like we're prophets.
I know. That was legit. Like I died when Keely called me because I made the email address Keely's because I was scared that he would recognize my legal name.
Oh yeah.
Because like he doxed me. So if I have my first and last name on
there, irony is he doxed all of us, and the fact that you couldn't put Kathleen, Dana, and Jeff together.
Yeah. That just shows you how many people he's gotten mad at, though, enough to like dox them and threaten to sue them.
That's true. Because like if a guy named Zach Bonfilio had done anything like that, I would have like no. Like
couldn't resist, could you?
What?
Just had to say his name.
What, Zach Bonfilio?
It's funny.
Huh?
There is somebody in San Antonio
that went missing.
That's like wanted right now.
You're getting called out.
Should we tell her?
Go for it.
He saw the cameo before the wedding too.
I didn't though.
No, you didn't.
Dana didn't though.
Yeah, I totally saw it.
I'm waiting for Keely's reaction to that one because Matt was with him, so he had to wait until Matt left, and then I was like, "Tex, look!" and I showed him the cameo before the wedding. I cannot keep I can't keep a secret. I can't keep a secret, and I'm a super bad liar. I'm sorry.
And that's a good point.
I apologize for that.
He very well may have But he might have gotten a little petty in his video, which I would have been okay with too. In
I
all honesty.
know. I kind of wish that he would have known that it was because maybe he would have been like a little bit, or maybe he did, and that was him being petty. He did invite you to a
No.
show, though.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He believes that we met at a show.
No, he didn't know.
No, your husband didn't know, Keely.
No.
I didn't want to get Matt involved.
We didn't want to
so-
bring Matt into my betrayal.
Yeah, so we did it behind his back too.
You
Mhm.
didn't want to ruin your bromance.
Right.
Right.
So I waited very patiently until Matt went into the store, and then I screen shared real fast, and then we got rid of it really quick because he started coming again. Me and Tex are like 5-year-olds. I'm sorry. Can't keep
Sorry.
secret. That's actually like a positive thing, though, I feel.
Of course we.
you
Oh,
can't
speaking of
keep it,
Rooster
like-
Cody. Rooster Cody heard you
Rooster
calling him.
Cody.
You were just talking about him.
We were just talking about him before we came on because of the new one. Why did you tell me to keep a secret knowing you cut it? I don't know.
Because it sounded good. at the
Because to
time.
me, like, Tex just doesn't count. I don't know. Like, there's just people that you should automatically know, like, that I'm going to tell
Mhm.
anything. And Tex, I don't tell everything. I do have secrets that I've kept from Tex about like other people and situations. Like, I don't just go right to him and I'm like, guess
No.
who told me this?
Yeah, because there's times that
Um,
you're like, nope, I'm not telling you this.
But here's what I will tell you. My husband knows fucking everything about you motherfuckers. Any deep, dark secret you have ever told me, anything like that, Cody knows it all.
Oh yeah, I would hope
Because
so.
I can't keep a secret, so
Yeah.
I have to go running to somebody.
Well,
So I just go to Cody.
It's the same here.
Same with with Dana, because you
Yeah.
know, like they're not gonna fucking rat you out. And technically,
Nope.
once you're married, it's two people becoming one.
So you're already
So
one.
it's not even like telling a secret because technically Dana already knows if you know
Right.
because you're one.
Yep.
I had to sit there and put my best acting skills up when Tex asked me. Can we talk about acting skills though? Tex acting as surprised as what he was when he saw the cameo.
You're welcome. I told you I'd act
You,
surprised.
you couldn't even tell that
Oh,
you
you
had
mean
seen
like
it
Sam Trojan?
literally 3 hours prior.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna start
Sam Trojan.
questioning you now. You're such a good faker.
Only
Yeah.
to put on a show.
Secrets out.
Only to put on a show like that.
Only to put on a show.
I need to put on a show all the time.
Sorry,
I
Keely.
was asked to.
But here, that's how much I can't even keep a secret about not keeping a secret is that I still had to tell you that I didn't keep the secret.
I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get to watch it sooner.
Dude, I showed it to you within like an hour of me getting. Well,
No,
no,
because
because Matt
yeah,
was in the car, so you
Matt
had to
was-
wait until after haircuts and everything.
yes.
Because legit, Keely, as soon as I got off the phone with you, I mean, literally, I hit end with you and then hit text, and I was like, dude.
Hip waders on. It's getting deep. Oh, it stays deep. It
It
stays
means
deep.
that I'm an honest person, right?
Well, not only that, like the trap thing was extremely easy to like act like. I was surprised because of how epic the gift is. I mean,
It took you longer to let that secret out than it took for you to spill the beans on Trapped. I know. I'm bad at it, but I admit it.
yeah,
I own it.
you do own it.
I'm glad that you guys had such an eventful week. I played a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Got to level 40. I unlocked all the characters. That's what
cool.
I did this week.
And let me tell y'all, DJ C Bunny in life and like outside of TikTok in real life is 10 times better in life.
I bet
To
she
like
is.
hang with her. And not only that, her DJing is fucking everything.
I didn't stop dancing.
That's just true.
See,
I
that
even-
is
I
one
even
thing. Like,
danced.
I wasn't there, but like Heather was the best wedding date ever. And she kept me on FaceTime we danced. She brought me up and we were dancing together. One thing I did notice about Bunny that like I just fell in love with was how engaged she was with everybody and how important it was to her that everyone was like dancing and like having a good time and not embarrassed to get up and dance or feeling like she wants everybody to feel so a part of the vibe.
See, this is true.
Keely is a motorboat and son of a bitch when she's been drinking. That secret's out now too, Keely. What's up?
Well, Kat, I feel like being the elder marriage couple in this conversation, I feel like you should send us out with some marriage advice.
Some marriage advice?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. See, I don't want to give you like cheesy advice because I always hated that. I feel like people always give you cheesy advice, like pick and choose your battles, you know, and one more drink and that would have been epic. That video would have been everything of you motorboat and
If I would have known that was an
I would have paid
option,
to see.
I was
that.
gonna say I would have thrown
absolutely
$100 down on that for sure.
if I would have known that, I'd have just paid Keely. Just do it, Keely.
So no, I won't send you out with cheesy,
All right, let's hear it.
but I will say that like it sucks for the first little bit, right? Like it does because you go through like this obsessive honeymoon phase and this like we're just married right after like we just moved in. Like those stages last like short bursts of time. So my biggest advice is like literally embrace it. I sent that to Dana like the day of our wedding too. Like do not let anything make those moments like not stretch out. Like stay very in that like little love bubble because like it's a dance and you got to perfect it over time. But I do think that you guys are more than capable of doing it. Like you guys are so compatible together. And honestly, like I think that you guys are more in love now than you were before you got married.
Oh, I think so.
Oh, for sure.
Like just the way that you guys look at each other and the way that you guys have been interacting since you've been home, like what was supposed to happen, like happened. Like you guys just literally became like the best of friends and like fell real in love with each other again.
Yeah.
So mine is like, don't avoid the little fights. Like have all the fights, all of them. Don't pick and choose your battles. Have all of them because like then you're gonna just fit in that groove faster. You've got to have all the little fights and all the big fights. Don't walk away from each other. Fix it before you go to bed. Always fix it before you go to bed. And don't ever punish each other with withholding physical intimacy.
Why are you looking at me?
That means anything like no cold shouldering, no not holding hands, no kissing when you get home. And how was your day? Even if you're fighting that day,
Oh, I don't think I could do that.
you have to do that stuff.
Yeah. Dana's usually pretty good of making sure that I always hold her hand no matter what.
Mhm.
So I don't think she'd let me go 10 minutes.
Yep. Because it is important because it's what sets you apart from just being friends, right? Like it really is like that physical. I'm like that with Cody. Like if he's sitting next to me, like I have to hold his hand. If we go to bed, my foot has to be on him. Like even if we're mad.
No. See, that's where she draws the line, not in bed.
Mm-mm. No,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Not even like a foot.
Even in the middle. No.
No.
Even in the middle of the night, like if I accidentally like maybe kind of put my arm around her, she like
I'm sleeping.
Oh, see, I
No,
can't.
it's
I
like-
don't like that. Like I don't like
Because,
cuddling.
okay, but hear me out. It's because when, like you and I have
Mhm.
chronic pain,
Yes.
you almost feel trapped, and I always want to like be able to rotate. It's not
Yes.
has nothing to do with him.
Well, that's why like me and Cody, it's the bottoms of our feet. Like because it's like back to back once we roll over to go to sleep. Like he rolls his way, I roll my way because I watch TV and he hates TV at night. So he's got to roll the other way to avoid the iPad glare. And I roll that way to kind of like go into my cave to watch my
No.
TV shows.
See, she couldn't get away with that if she wanted to. I mean, luckily she doesn't ever want to because she's the tired one. But I have to have 100% pure darkness.
See, that would scare me.
Like if her
I'm so scared of the dark, man.
her light from her heating pad,
pad.
I'm like, what the hell is that light for? So she's got to tuck it underneath her
I tuck it under the pillow.
I can't do it.
It is pretty bright.
Because the second that it's light, I will wake up 100%.
Really?
Not the dogs. It's not
Like
somebody
now that
breaking
it's
into the
like I
house.
woke up before the alarm today because it started getting dark at 5:45 this morning
Like,
Mhm.
or light. And so I woke up and I didn't even know what time it was. And I thought we were late for getting up because of how bright it was. And I'm like, what the hell? And then as I'm using the restroom, her alarm goes off, and I'm like, damn. See, I mean, you know how it is. I was that way in Conroe. We went to bed at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, I get up
We were
early.
all up at 6.
Yeah. It was usually just me and you up at 6 though.
Yeah.
And then we would be loud. So we would like purposely be loud so everybody else woke up too. Cody was up too. Cody gets up early.
Cody was the other one that, yeah.
Like I got like a salt lamp that sits like across the room. So it just kind of gives off like a soft glow from across the room. And if it shut, because sometimes I'll accidentally put the timer one on and it will shut off. I will panic, and then I'm too scared to even get up to turn it back on. So I'll just sit there scared for like 45 minutes until I fall asleep. Like I am so scared of the dark.
I'm too.
Not me.
No, I'm so scared.
Hey, who do we have on Thursday?
Thursday we have on X-Ray. I Know You're Fucking Lying.
Oh yeah.
And of course, we're going to be like, we understand like when she came around and how we all got to know her. And we're obviously not going to talk about, I'm not okay with talking about the person just because of the current situation.
Yeah, whatever.
That's going on. Like, I want to be respectful to
that's fine.
what they're going through. So, but I think it'll be fun.
It's going to be a blast.
It'll be a pimpin' good time.
Pimpin' ain't easy.
Pimpin' good time.
All right. Well, with that said,
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dana, I love you and welcome.
Too.
And now if anybody is mean to Dana, I'm going to have to kill you as well. So like expect the same energy. Because I got all emotional when you guys got married because I told Cody, I was like, I just feel like she's like really a part of my family now. Like, even though like I kind of felt like that before because we're all like, you know how unhealthily we all bond, like when we're around each other and stuff.
Because I am, bitch. You like threatened my life when we first met.
I did.
You did.
And I appreciate you not making me have to kill you and ruin your life.
Well,
Didn't I? Isn't that what I said? I would ruin your whole life.
something like that.
Yeah.
I'd make you lose your job.
Something like that. It's all right.
I mean, in a roundabout way, we almost kind of did.
Kind of.
Yeah. Whoops. My bad, Dana. I didn't mean it.
It's all good. It's all good.
No, I did.
Right.
I do. I love it. If everything feels like whole and complete now, and I'm excited to see you guys this weekend.
Yes.
If we get to see each other this weekend.
Well, there's no if. We're gonna have to.
Well, you said that you were stopping by, right?
Well, if I stop by, Dana's.
I was gonna. No, but I mean, you weren't asking me to go out there. You said that
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys
No,
were
we're
gonna come
coming
out
to you.
here. Then then I will see you. I won't have an I mean, I can't cancel
Yeah,
because you're coming here.
because I'm coming anyways. Even if you try to cancel, like I'm still coming.
No, I wouldn't cancel. The only reason I would cancel is like if cars hurt, bro.
No, you're good.
I don't like being in the car.
Either way, I was coming no matter what.
I'm having a rough go. Okay.
Right.
I just got to hold out until June. Except for today, my doctor's like,
Hey,
well,
we're
I don't
already
know if
halfway
they're going
there.
to approve surgery. You might have to do traction and PT first. And I was like, what? And he's like, with your insurance, they might have you do XYZ before they approve it. And then I asked about nerve blocks, and he said that he didn't think that it would be beneficial. Because apparently with like EDS, sometimes nerve blocks don't work as well. And I'm like, okay, can we like try though?
You just gotta trust science, Kat.
No, he just told me to keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm like, what? Lay in bed all day on ice and heat and take pain meds like for a month?
Sounds fun.
Okay. Disney Dreamlight Valley, here I come. All right.
All right. Well, we'll see everybody Thursday.
Okay, bye-bye.